everybody. I'm gonna scoot over here on the side of the couch because I've been having back problems sitting up here in this chair.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lean over here, don't mind me, and enjoy my coffee while we talk about some cool stuff that we've experienced this week.
We've been talking to business owners in the healthcare industry who have achieved success.
Not just success, I would say massive success.
Okay.
Seven-figure success.
Consistent success.
Multiple locations, every new location, 7 figures.
Yeah.
Within record time, like what, 1 to 2 months, which is freaking crazy.
Yeah. Well, the reason why we're doing this is we're trying to figure out, what's your secret? Are you willing to share it with us, and us obviously sharing it with you, how to become successful? How did you do this? What was kind of like the turning point? So we're going to talk a little bit about their marketing strategy today, but I just want you guys to know we're going to be launching this podcast series and you should definitely watch it because there's a ton of good nuggets in there. These people are very knowledgeable, but so humble and kind to share their stories with us.
Yeah, great information, free information. They're like an open book, telling us exactly what they did to achieve such massive success.
Yeah. But today, we thought, gosh, we heard this from every single business owner that we've talked to.
Yeah.
One of the questions we asked was, what did you do to achieve this success? What was it, right? What's the turning point? Because I think we're all kind of looking for that.
What's that one
silver bullet or the one thing, like what are we doing wrong or what have we missed? I mean, I've been working at this for years and years and years and I'm just plateaued or I'm not able to consistently see that like upward trend in my business. Like what is it, right?
Yeah. And I think the funny thing is that everyone who we interviewed, several interviews, 3 or 4 people this week, all said the same thing.
Yeah.
And they don't know each other. There's no relationship, but they're all in the healthcare industry.
Yeah.
And they all said the same thing, which was funny. And they said multiple things, like that were pretty much the same.
Yeah. But our question to them was, what was that turning point? What did you do to where you kind of saw a turn in your business, where you saw your business starting to go like this, And not all of them started out like, well, some people were struggling for a really long time.
Yeah.
Some people kind of like hit the ground running out the gate, but they all said one thing. And do you want to share what that is? The question was, what did you do, especially for marketing? What did you do that kind of helped your business, turn the corner?
I'll do the drum roll, you could say.
Okay. They said everything.
Everything.
We're like, everything?
Yeah, such a simple answer.
What does that mean?
Not only everything, but they went all out.
All in.
With everything. All in with everything. Yeah. All out, all in. Yeah.
Yeah. So then the question is, well, what do you mean by everything? And I'll share a little bit because their definition of everything is a little bit different. However, the common thread is this: whatever marketing avenue I knew about, I invested money in, or I invested my time in. Like some people, they have time, but they don't have the money. So they did it on their own. Mm-hmm. Some people have the money, so they just, hired a team to help them, bring their business up. But everything. So I guess I'll just laundry list off some of the things that I heard them say. Local direct mailers. Mm-hmm. So snail mail in your local community. Flyers. Because if people don't know you're there, they're not going to find you or use you at all. Email campaigns, TV commercials, SEO, ads, Google ads, Meta ads, marketing funnels, video, YouTube channels. And one thing that one person said, or no, they all said it, but she like really harped on it quite a bit, was having a good website. She talked a lot about like, she's not, okay.
She's very well known in the industry.
Right. This person isn't just a business owner.
Running a practice. Yeah,
she also trains people to
revamp their business, to see success, to help them.
She's like
help them drive their business to
a business coach.
Business.
Yeah, a business coach. And she's like, a lot of people they're like, well, I don't need a website.
Yeah.
And she was like, no. Yeah. The first thing I tell them to do, get yourself a good website. Not a Wix website, not a Squarespace website, not a website where you're essentially renting the website and populating it with your information.
Boring website that doesn't really do anything.
Yeah. You need a website that is flexible, that is open source, that optimizes for people finding you.
Yeah.
And it has to look great.
Yeah.
And it has to convert.
Yeah.
Like if you're, I don't know, ABC Healthcare, and somebody goes abchealthcare.com and your website doesn't look great, what is the first image or first impression that somebody has of you?
Yeah, they're probably going to go to the next healthcare provider. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny because even we see it as well. Somebody will find us and reach out to us and be like, hey, I want to do SEO or run Google Ads. So I was like, okay, what's your website look like? And they're like, oh, it's great. I built it myself on Squarespace. And we look at it and it's like, okay, you might think it's great, but at the end of the day, you're not the web developer. You're not an experienced web developer. You're not sure. You don't know what exactly needs to go into a good website to make it convert.
The psychology of it.
Yeah.
There's definitely the aesthetic piece, right? Yeah. And we can all comment on the aesthetic piece. Yeah. Like you think it looks great. Yeah, it might look great to you. Yeah. That's perfect. You're aesthetically, you're there.
Yeah.
But how about the psychology behind a website?
Yeah. You really need to go to an expert, right? Like if I were to break my arm, the right thing to do would be to go to the hospital and get it fixed, get a cast on it. Not try to do it myself and try to make a cast myself and a splint out of sticks and duct tape, right? It might look good to me. I might think it's going to do the same thing, but at the end of the day, you really need to leverage professionals who know what they're doing and, just let them do what they need to do to really help your website convert.
Yeah, well, I'll bring up one thing that we think about when we're designing somebody's website. Obviously, there's the aesthetic piece, right? But the main thing you want somebody to do when they come to your website is not just be impressed, but to take action, right? And you have to give them every opportunity possible to take action when they're on your site, right? And we know the psychology of how we people, whether you are cognizant of it or not, how do we scan a website? We scan it in like a Z pattern, right? Kind of like how we read a book or anything.
We're programmed like this way.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is where we want to put important information. Like your logo goes here because they know who you are. Then they scan this way. An opportunity to book an appointment or to get in touch with you. And then they scan this way. What is the main thing that you guys are offering? And right under that, another opportunity to get in touch with you, and so on down the whole entire page. So there is a psychology behind it all, and it's, we don't think about that on a daily basis, but we, as your marketing company, those are the things that we worry about and that we think about and that we optimize to ensure that our clients are, when somebody lands on their page, that they're clicking I want to talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's important. Yeah. So let's talk about another one of these.
How about flyers? So
flyers, okay.
I think one person that we spoke to, she was telling us a story of how she started out, where she came from, taking that big leap to go out on her own. And she just said, people weren't finding me, so I just started pounding the pavement and introducing myself to people in the neighborhood with flyers, right? For those of you starting out, you might not have a huge budget for marketing, but flyers are cheap, right? If you have time, go out and pound the pavement. Go out to the neighborhoods around your business location and start meeting the neighbors, make connections with community leaders, pass out flyers, let people know what you do, what you specialize in, and you never know what's going to come out of it.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone's, connected somehow, and you might run into that one connection that'll really help skyrocket your business.
Yeah. Also, like, let's say you don't want to go door to door. I think it's really important for you to recognize who your ideal client is, right? Let's just say your ideal client is a mom with small kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would really, encourage you to join some mom groups or ask to be like a special guest speaker for one of their events, or, go to, like, in our community, they have like a stroller walking moms group every Tuesday.
That's cool.
You can find a ton of groups like that to join. Let's say my target audience is city government. I would join the Chamber of Commerce to try to get to know some of them, or whatnot. So I think it's really important also to be efficient with your time. Like, maybe like going door to door may not be ideal. I mean, it could be that you're trying to reach everybody, right? But I think it's you achieve a lot more when you focus and kind of define your ideal persona. Who is your ideal client? You could say, oh yeah, I want to reach everybody, but there's no way everybody can be your target audience, right? Like, maybe your pricing eliminates some people. Maybe your location eliminates some people. Maybe the service that you provide will eliminate some people. So you want to kind of hone down to who your ideal client is, and then go after them, right? Go after them with flyers, join the groups, get involved in your local area so that people know who you are. Like, the whole goal of marketing is to tell people, I'm here and this is what I offer. Yeah. And what else?
I think one other thing that stuck out to me was one gentleman mentioned the power of relationships. So this guy in the healthcare practice was talking about how he was just starting out. He was looking for companies to work with. Nobody wanted to work with him. He was trying to build partnerships and some sort of I scratch your back, you scratch my back kind of thing. And nobody wanted to work with him until one company said yes. And he ended up partnering with this company, and they both ended up growing together. This guy his business just ended up blowing up, and he took that company that told him yes with him, and they both just grew massively together.
Yeah.
Which I think was an interesting point. Most of the time we think of, oh, I can't afford that, or that's too much money. Well, how can you make it happen, right? Partnerships, right? There's other ways, right? He referred to it as bartering.
Bartering.
Yeah. And
that's a good one.
It's kind of funny. But yeah, bartering. So he would barter services with this other company, and they have just both grown massively, which was an interesting point.
Yeah, and because I think I remember that conversation, because I was like, well, what advice would you give somebody who has no money, right? Like, I'm just starting out, I haven't even seen a first client yet, or what can they do? Because he was very like clear about, you know, I started out with nothing, right? So he was like, one word, bartering. Which we're like, oh yeah, that's a really, really good tip. Really good tip we'd like to share. Yeah.
What else? What else kind of stood out?
I think, you know, in light of the world, how we are today, you know, most people are online a lot. Most people are in front of a screen of some sort for most of the day. You know, having that digital presence was really important. One of them talked about being very present on social media groups and getting to connect with people there, you know? For example, I think she was talking about somebody like, because if you're in like a certain healthcare industry, you're probably, as a business, on these healthcare groups. So for example, like, I don't know, like liposuction or something. Let's say liposuctions. Like, people are on there going, can you refer me to somebody? Because, you know, word of mouth is strong, especially if you want to do like some sort of like personal procedure, I would call it. Like, you don't want to just, you know, read reviews. You want to hear from somebody like, did this actually work for you?
Yeah.
So her presence on social media, whether it was being in these groups or kind of like having her own like social media account where she's putting out information, putting out ads or specials that she's having, like that all gets circulated around. And, you know, like, let's say you go onto social media, liposuction group on Facebook, and you're like, oh yeah, I own a liposuction clinic. This is what we, you know, most of the time what people are gonna do is they're gonna click on your name and they're gonna go and see who you are and the stuff that you post and what information you give. And that's really powerful because they can see who you are and what you're doing and what your company's all about. So it's, you know, good to be involved in some sort of social media, putting out information as well as engaging with that community.
Yeah, very true. I think social media has become very powerful now. When it comes to referrals and gaining new clientele. It could work both ways, right? It could really help you in the case where someone's asking for a referral for a liposuction or Botox or something like that, right? A bunch of people can jump on and refer you business. At the same time, it can also hurt you really bad, right? If a client had a bad experience for whatever reason, they could, you know, go and blast you on social media and let everyone know not to go to you, right? That can hurt you really bad. But I think for the most part, it's very positive and it can really help grow your business. I see it happen all the time in, you know, different healthcare groups that I'm in. You know, people asking for advice, you know, what should I do here? Where should I go?
Yeah, so referrals are so powerful on those sites. So yeah, get involved in that, especially if there's like a local channel to you guys.
Yeah, try to jump on, join some local healthcare groups that you're in, join, I don't know, city groups that you're in, right? Where is your practice located? Join those groups. Try to provide some value, right? Engage in conversations. Maybe not be so salesy, but, you know, let people know who you are, that you're willing to help the community. Maybe throw a, I don't know, Botox party. Free one shot of Botox. I don't know, something, right? To tea
let
party.
People know that you're there.
To let people know that you're there. Get people in through the door through fun activities. You know, I don't know, barbecue, community barbecue, right? Don't try to really sell yourself. Just let people know you're there. Get to know people in the community, and I guarantee you'll make some good connections.
Yeah. I think it really helps build rapport, right? Because people are really interested in working with people who are not just like all about the business, all about the money, all about, you know, success. They want people who they can be friends with, who they see themselves in, who they can interact with.
Can I trust this person?
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's really important too.
Yeah. What else?
They all talked about the importance of traditional social media. Traditional digital marketing, especially if you're running a national or not just local business. Like let's just say, I don't know, I'm like selling diet pills.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm selling diet pills. I want to expand my business beyond my local state, beyond my city. I need it to be national at best, right? And there's no way you can proactively be national. Mm-hmm. So how do you do that? You know, we have some therapists that we work with. You know, there's a group called SIPAC, where it allows therapists to be licensed to work in like 48 states. So if your practice has the opportunity to do that, yeah, like of course you want to take advantage of it. But how? Like going to these stroller parties aren't gonna work, you know, door-to-door flyers aren't gonna work, direct mailers, are you gonna direct mail the whole United States? Probably not. So what's a solution? This is when it's a good idea to like put out content that will attract attention.
Yeah.
And that is achieved through, again, a really good website.
Yeah.
But marketing tactics surrounding that website to make people take notice of you, right?
Yeah.
And what are some of those tactics? SEO,
Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram, Meta ads. Overall.
Getting video content. You know, YouTube is owned by Google.
Yeah.
So if you want to be found when searched on Google, you should also probably be investing in YouTube as well.
Yeah. And I read a interesting note earlier this week that said you should be marketing your business 4 hours a day. Now, what does that mean, right? 4 hours of marketing a day. That could be 4 hours of posting and providing content in a group that is your ideal customer profile. That could be 4 hours of video content. That could be running 4 hours of ads in your local city. Writing 4 hours of blogs a day, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're trying to run a business, right? I think when you're starting out and you have a little more time, less clientele, you can do a lot of those things, right? But at the end of the day, you need to focus on making money and growing your practice, providing value to your clients.
Focus on what you're good at.
Focus on what you're good at, yeah.
Yeah. I do think that most of them also, as we were listening to them talk, they did offload a lot of the marketing activities to a trusted marketing partner.
Yeah. That's the only way. I mean, the person that is doing 7 figures per location, multiple locations, time and time again, this isn't just a strike of luck that she's had. She has done this in new markets, opened up a new facility there, 7 figures within 1 to 2 months. New market again, 7 figures within multiple months. She has a system down, right? Repeatedly, been able to hit those numbers.
Yeah. But again, consistently, she was like, I have a marketing team. Yeah,
she's not doing it by herself. She has a whole team behind her. You know,
the guy also, right?
Yeah.
That's when things switched for him. Yeah. I partnered with a marketing team.
Yeah. Partner with a trusted marketing team. They're working for you in the back end. You know, she has this guy that she's worked with for years. He's in charge of her website, you know, building it out, editing it,
SEO,
you know, all the SEO stuff,
ads,
and she just forks out this huge amount of money to him,
commercials,
you know, every month, which is crazy. But at the end of the day, that's chump change, you know.
Yeah.
Several $1,000s is nothing because she's making 7 figures, you know.
Yeah, I think she said whatever she's giving him as a check she's getting, let me do my division correctly, like
1,000x back.
It was like 15x.
Yeah.
15 or 20x
Probably
back.
more than that, yeah.
Yeah. And we were like, whoa. But, she's not afraid to throw money at it.
And commit, when it works.
Yeah. And then also the guy that we talked about earlier who started from nothing, it was like, struggling. He saw a turn too when he brought a marketing team on to work for him so that he can focus on the core business and they can work on their specialty, which is, letting people know who he is and what he does.
Yeah, definitely. Good website, good content, going all in, bringing on a marketing team, having, that trusted marketing partner really help grow your business. I think those are the basic formulas to really help grow your business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. And it's not really that hard. It seems very easy, right? But most people don't do it. That's the problem.
Yeah. So
either
doing
they're they're fearful, or they don't know who to contact.
Yeah. So doing it, right? Also, like what I heard, you can tell me if you think differently, but what I heard them say was, doing it, you can't be like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Yeah. You have to commit. And it's scary, especially if you don't have money to do it, right? But they were like, if you put the money in, you'll get it back.
Yeah.
That's what I heard over and over again, pretty consistently.
Yeah. Hiring the right team to help you. And really just trusting them to follow their process to help you succeed at the end of the day.
Yeah. And I think that's one thing that, pivoting a little bit, I think that's one thing that we do very well. We really spend a lot of time talking to potential clients about their business, where they are now, where they want to go, what they've already tried, and coming up with a custom plan that will help you get eyeballs on you. Mm-hmm. I absolutely think we do that very well, because not everybody will give you a custom plan.
Yeah. Cookie cutter.
There is a formula, I do think, but I think sometimes, you need to tweak it a little bit depending on who you're trying to reach, right?
And your goals, your business goals, right?
For example, if I am selling video games, I would probably advise you not to advertise on a Facebook ad, but rather to focus on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because your demographic
is different.
Is not on Facebook. They despise Facebook, but they're all on TikTok, right? So those are kind of the things that we talk to our clients about. Where do you want to go? Who's your ideal client? Who's that persona that you're trying to reach? And how do we craft a marketing plan around that to make sure that they see you?
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Quick time check.
Dead.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, I think maybe we should
close
out. How do they get in touch with us?
Yeah. So if you're having issues with marketing or just not sure what to do, feel free to reach out. We're always willing to have a conversation with you guys. We're here based in the United States. We speak fluent English, clear English. Our team's here, and we work in American hours, so we're always super responsive, and you'll be meeting with us.
Yeah.
Not somebody overseas, which is a huge benefit. If you're interested, go to webtherapia.com and book a discovery call. We do have some exciting things coming out soon. One thing being an AI chatbot for healthcare professionals that can go on their website, and you don't necessarily have to have a website built by us. It works on multiple different platforms. So that'll be coming out soon. So if you're interested, feel free to reach out and we can share more details.
Yep.
Awesome.
Looking forward to talking to you guys.
See ya.